The B stance squat, or really narrow split squat, narrow stance split squat, is a really good way to train single leg strength through a really deep full range of motion. Can help you access your quad in a really bent knee position, access your glute in a really deep hip flexion, and be a little bit of a sneaky way to work on some of your ankle mobility. A lot of people struggle with pushing their knee forward over their toes for a lot of different reasons, and so this can help train that. Generally speaking, you're going to want to go lighter than you typically might. You can either do 2 dumbbells or 1 heavier dumbbell or kettlebell in a goblet position. But the goal of the exercise is to have an 80 to 90% of your weight on the working front leg, facing your belt buckle towards that front leg, and then the back leg should be really close, kind of just like a kickstand, about 10 to 20% of your weight. And you're going to sink down as low as you can, putting most of the weight again on that front leg, and then pushing that foot through the ground and driving yourself straight up. As you go down, you really should feel that knee travel as far forward as possible. And then as you come up, drive through that front leg. It is really common to shift back onto the back leg and use that for support, or kind of use that for a little bit of strength. You want to do that as little as possible. What this looks like with weight is coming down to the same thing. The back leg, if you can, keep that turned in towards the front leg. A lot of people will kind of come out here. That's fine if you don't have the hip mobility, but if you can, everything should be pointed towards this front leg. Then you're going to come down into that position, knee forward, front leg planted into the ground, and then drive back up through that front leg. A lot of people will accidentally be back here because they want to use more back leg support. It's more efficient, but resistance training is leaning into the resistance. So make sure you keep that body weight on that front leg so that you can really drive through the ground with that foot, feel your quads and glutes working, and get the most out of the exercise.